news tonight for those of you in Lafourche Parish. Officials lifting the boil water advisory for a portion of South and Central Lafourche. The advisory has been lifted on both sides of Bayou Lafourche between the Gaines Bridge and the 28th Street Bridge and Cutoff. However, those living between the 28th Street Bridge and the Lafourche and Jefferson Parish line will have to wait a little bit longer as the advisory remains in effect in your area. Residents were without water after a main line break Thursday near the South Treatment Plant. Crews were able to restore service on Friday and issued that boil water advisory while water samples are analyzed. Turning now to your first warning weather as we take a live look outside right there on what has really been a really pretty Sunday for us. Let's get a check right now with meteorologist Art Jarrett for a look at what you can expect for your Sunday evening.
All right, well, what we've got going on for you, more sunshine for the next hour or so. Then we get into at least clearing skies working through the forecast area. You look behind me here, they're the highs for the day, upper 50s on the north shore to the low 60s. And for us today, 58 in Kenner, that was our high for the day, 58 over the lakefront and farther south of the river, you're looking 57 degrees, pretty much all the way down to the coast, so you get to 56 degrees there. All right, that being said, we take a look at what's happening in our local future here. We get into what's happening or transpired over the last 24 hours. We are at least 4 to about 10 degrees cooler than we were 24 hours ago. That was all that humidity that was in place. Well, we go right into right now, high pressure is settling in. So tomorrow we're probably looking at some upper 50s, possibly getting to the low 60s, and then we'll drag in some warmer air, eventually getting into by Tuesday as well. Current conditions for winds, you're looking at a little breezy right now, but they'll taper down once we get into the overnight hours as well. So once you get into the 10 o'clock hour, you'll start to see it kind of break down, and eventually we'll get into much cooler conditions. All right, I'll have your full forecast coming up for you in just a bit. Elizabeth?
New at 5 now, the NOPD is searching for a suspect tonight after a man was shot and killed in Michoud. It happened around 7:45 Saturday night near Chef Mentor Highway and Michoud Boulevard. Investigators say the victim died at that scene from multiple gunshot wounds. Detectives have identified 19-year-old Robert Aguilard as a suspect in this case. If you know where officers can find him or if you have any information on this deadly shooting, call Crime Stoppers. That number is listed right there on the bottom of your screen, 822-1111. 3 U.S. troops were killed in a drone attack on a base in northeast Jordan near the Syria border today. These are the first U.S. fatalities in months of strikes by Iranian-backed militant groups since the Israel-Hamas war started in early October. According to U.S. Central Command, 25 others were injured in the attack. The deceased troops have not been identified pending notification of next of kin. In a statement, President Joe Biden said the White House was still gathering the facts on the attack, but that the U.S. would hold those responsible to account at a time and in a manner, he says, of their choosing. The Islamic resistance in Iraq also released a statement today taking credit for 4 drone attacks around Syria and Jordan. However, it is not clear if the group is responsible for the deaths of the 3 U.S. troops. Of course, stay with WDSU for the very latest on this breaking news, both on air and online at WDSU.com. A key border deal negotiator says a bipartisan agreement has been reached. Senator Chris Murphy said Sunday that text of a border compromise could be ready to go to the Senate floor next week. But the deal is far from being passed, as former President Donald Trump called on GOP members to nix the deal. Rick Damigella has the latest tonight.
A bipartisan deal on securing the U.S. southern border could be ready in just days.
We do have a bipartisan deal. We're finishing the text right now.
Senator Chris Murphy, a key negotiator on a possible border deal, said Sunday that text of a border compromise could be ready to go to the Senate floor next week. And President Biden has said he would sign it right now.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Components of the deal include a new authority that allows the president to shut down the border between ports of entry when unlawful crossings reach high levels. Also, reforming the asylum system to resolve cases in a shorter time frame and expediting work permits. Aid to Ukraine is also a sticking point tied to the deal, which Democrats say is critical for Ukraine to defeat Russia.
The consequence of failure here is not just that we keep immigration as an open issue available for Donald Trump to exploit in the next election. It is also that Ukraine loses this war.
Also weighing in the mix is former President Donald Trump, who called on GOP members of Congress to nix the deal so he can campaign on securing the border during the election.
A lot of the senators are trying to say respectfully they're blaming it on me. I said, that's okay. Please blame it on me. Please. Because they were getting ready to pass a very bad bill.
Optimism still was high that a bipartisan deal could be finalized next week, despite ongoing turmoil. I'm Rick Damigella reporting.
In Carnival Central, the Zulu Social Aid and Pleasure Club announced its next queen today. Angelique Roche was unveiled as Queen Zulu Select 2024 at a ceremony this morning at Armstrong Airport. The Zulu organization says Roche represents the rich cultural heritage of the organization while also embodying leadership and community service. The celebration continues tonight with a reception honoring the 2024 King and Queen happening right now at the Hilton Riverside.